Yo, 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 yaqala inkathazo. Yaqala inkathazo. I just want to make sure that I am live everywhere where I need to be live for this game. It's been such a quiet post and preseason. It's been such a quiet post and preseason where not much has been happening, guys. We even got to watch other kids starting the league and playing their games. Now we have to step in for the first time this season. Welcome everybody to the Overthinking Football Show. My name is George Mokwena. I am your host, and this of course is a show where we love South African football, we love African football, and every now and then we go overseas. But today we are looking at our local league, Betway Prem, that has now kicked off, and we have Kaizer Chiefs in action versus Stellenbosch FC. Guys, the normal show is on every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday and Friday, and then of course if Chiefs, Pirates, Mamelodi, Sundowns, bafana are in action, we will be here covering that as well. Okay, guys, remember, interactive show. You are able to jump in and speak to me while I am here. Please let me know if there's any problems with my sound. You are able to jump in with me, and you do that by pressing the multi-guest button on TikTok in order for you to be able to jump in and speak to me live. Halftime, I'm going to let 5 people in so that we can have a conversation. And then, of course, if we can reach 25,000 likes, I'll leave it open and we can come in and have a conversation. Kodani is already calling for the GNU. Guys, Stellies versus Kaizer Chiefs. A reminder, Kaizer Chiefs finished number 9 in the league last year, 28 games played, 8 wins, 8 draws, and 12 losses. They scored 25 goals and conceded 32 goals. And then, of course, the 32 points that we have as our total is the lowest the Chiefs has amassed in the PSL era now. Stellenbosch FC were number 3, 28 games played, 13 wins, 9 draws, and 6 losses. They scored 31 goals. They conceded 21 goals for a grand total of 48 points. In the last 5 games, Stellenbosch has had 3 wins, a draw, and a loss. The last game out, of course, was a 120-minute crunch time win versus Amazulu, 3-2. Then, of course, Kaizer Chiefs, they have 4 losses and a win in their last 5 games. Of course, the friendlies, last game out was against FC20. They lost 2-1, but then also you could also count the Toyota Cup as well as a loss. Now, in the last 5 games that these two have played together, Stellenbosch has 1 win. There's been no draws, and Kaizer Chiefs has beaten Stellenbosch 4 times. Last time out was the 8th of March 2024 in the Nedbank Cup, where Chiefs beat Stellenbosch 3-1. So it's sort of a daily bread sort of situation, man. Daily Pretinyana in Stellenbosch, where they hoodoo team. Now, Stellenbosch have Stevens in goal, and Dinaya, Muloisana, Nkwali, Mdaga, Palace, Butzaka, Barnes, De Jong, Cupido, and Titus. Then Chiefs, on the other hand, have Peterson in goal. We have Cross, McCarthy, Miguel, Munyane. We have Trelengobo, Shabalala, Dubalilepo, and Thongwane getting a start because apparently the overseas guys, Flavio Silva, Chislet, and even Ushiga have had some paperwork delays, so they are not going to be in for this game, obviously. And then, of course, you'll see that Khalil Ben Youssef, Lamziba Ben Youssef, Khalil Ben Youssef, Youssef Ben Khalil is the head coach because, unfortunately, Coach Nabi's wife back home in Tunisia fell and punctured a lung. So he had to rush back to Tunisia in order to be with his wife during this time. She is in hospital, so prayers up to her. Hopefully she recovers, but that is why Coach Nabi is not here. But anyway, the Kaizer Chiefs lineup is set for fast attacking, says Tabang. Bong says, evening Kosi. Oh, Nedbank Cup Champions were back in. Oh, there we go. Okay, It's Tabang, friends of Stellies, we are here, says Kodani. My favorite coach, Coach Ben, come. Sheba, say hello to everyone.
Hi everybody.
Wawana rappering, sit down. Okay, go sit down. I wanna rappering. For those who are unsure, thank you, Nedbank Cup. Okay, corner, Kaizer Chiefs. Let's see what's going to happen here. Corner played in again. They're going to get a corner one more time. Mikoselincane, guys. Koselincane, let's go, Kosi. Live at the stadium is Soweto, gents. Friends of Stellies have checked in, says Umondi. Let's see what's going to happen, guys, because Chiefs had a very, very, very tough season last year.
Hayibo baba. Namanje usaqasulwe lento okudliwa kweKaizer. Hayi ngeke baba kuzomela uye kuyisupport iKaizer.
Angizwanga.
Cha phela ngithi baba kuzomela uye kuyisupport iKaizer. Bese uqasula kanjena.
Hopefully, Abastasuli, man. Hopefully, Abastasuli this time around. Kaizer Chiefs, of course, coming into this game. Now, as I was saying, this was the lowest points tally that they got last season. And then also, I know the Nedbank Cup covered a lot of the sins. But to be fair, we didn't play very well in the league. It was a very, very, very unpredictable run that we had, even ending up outside of the top 8. So now, I need Chiefs to show us something. I'm one of the fans that have been very critical of Kaizer Chiefs, one of the people that have spoken out on Kaizer Chiefs, to say that I hear everything that's happening. I hear us speaking about Sundowns, we're speaking about Paris, but to be honest, that is not where we should be looking. We need to be focusing on beating the guys that are around us. Even Stellenbosch is a ways away of us, even those Bashar every single time. So I want to see a system. I want to see them put together a run. I want to see them use their players very well. Peter C. Use their players very well and find something. Stellies, of course, Pasadine has left on top of losing Abo Van Rooyen, on top of losing Abo Nduli, on top of losing Abo Reynas, on top of losing Abo Dupris, on top of losing Abo Mtetwa. Coach Barker has a rebuilding job to do here again this season. And it looks like now Stellies is going to be a full-on counter-attacking team as they were previously. So look out for Devin Titus on the wings. Look out for Sanele Barnes, who last season had the most goal involvements, if not last season, the season before, had the most goal involvements in the league, or chances created, in the league. He's going to be a very dangerous player. De Jong is one of my favorite players, number 10. Number 18, one of my favorite number 10s there at Stellenbosch. I believe that if we are not marshalling him well enough, we're going to open too many holes for him to be able to take advantage. He is the guy that Stellies trusts to make the final ball. And of course, you have Cupido, who is a dangerous striker in his own right. Chiefs, on the other hand, we are going to be looking for a little bit of a change there in the middle, having seen that Cele Ngcobo and Shabalala are starting. I don't know how good we're going to be in playing out the ball. We've already struggled a little bit right now with playing the ball out, especially when you don't have a Mtetwa that can allow Ngcobo to be a little bit freer, Cele to be a little bit freer and move up. So we are going to see Cele in more of the defensive phases, which is going to be interesting. If he is not there, who's going to pick up that ball? So let's see what's going to happen. So Jen says, where Chiefs, even now you haven't signed Titus. No, Titus is not coming to us. Stellies must win this one for the sake of peace. Nepal, I see Pili coming on and scoring in this game. Guys, tell me what your predictions are. How do you think this game is going to end? Remember, in the last 5 games that Chiefs has played versus Stellenbosch, they have won 4 of those games. Stellenbosch only winning 1. So it seems like Chiefs is a tough ask for Stellenbosch. So please let me know what you think the score is going to be. We are 7 minutes into the game, and we are now trading corners. Stellenbosch has now come back to get corners of their own. Our players are too wide. I'm just kidding. In the first couple of minutes, I can already see this will be a long season once again, says Butlali. Echo says, good evening, OT. What are your unapologetic expectations for the team in the new season? I'd say I'd want them to finish 5th or 6th, and then maybe give us a performance in the CAF Confed. Because if Abo Stellies can get to a semi-final, Abo Marumo can get to a semi-final, surely Chiefs should be able to do something on the continent. But in the league, I don't know. I think 6th maybe is going to be where I would like to see Chiefs end up. Obviously, if they end up higher, I will be happy. But realistically, I don't think they're going to go further than that. Another corner to Stellies. Chiefs getting 3 in a row. Stellies is also about to get 3 in a row. Sanele Barnes coming in with the corner. Do you know what my problem is, Nam? My problem with Chiefs has been that we don't have a structured way of playing. So when we have the ball and we play the ball, we don't have a way of getting the ball up. And that hurts us quite a bit, especially in the final third. When Chiefs gets into the final third, it's almost like we're trusting that our players will have the maturity and the ability to make their own decisions. And when they get up there, man, everybody's running everywhere. They give you energy. It looks exciting. But at the end of the day, what type of goals are you scoring and what type of chances are you creating? Because a lot of the time, I've heard people speak about Chiefs creating chances, second in the league, blah, 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 blah. But it's like, guys, what is the chance? You know, even in the stats, they have something called big chances created, which is separate, different to just random chances created. What is the quality of the chance you're creating when you get into the final third? And that is the issue here. Here comes Stellenbosch. Oh, yo, structure, guys, structure. Oh, thank you. Hey, turn. At least Tellis is not playing like the NFD team so far against Chiefs. Those who say 1-1 are Pirates fans. OT, not even third or fourth. Third or fourth, how, Katlejo? I get you. I was asked for my unapologetic, realistic expectations. I don't expect Chiefs to finish third or fourth. Sixth is where I think they need to go. Do you think Chiefs will compete with the signings they've made? I don't know enough about them. We'll have to see, but I don't think so. Fifth OT and a cup. Weak lineup. Is Ribeiro gone? Velego Sundowns. KG, this is not a Sundowns day. Can't show you guys. This is a watch along, not a watch. I don't own any of the rights. I can't afford to even think about just to give a second of time to think about those rights. They're way too expensive. So I don't want to get banned, sued, or action taken against me. So I cannot show you anything on the screen right now. But it's where I have ground, says Bafana. No, hey guys, like I said, I think Chiefs needs to organize. You need to organize what you do with the ball. So if you watched Ichipa yesterday versus Sundowns, if you watch the way that Kukune played versus oh, there we go. That's a card. That's a card. That's a card. Last man, even ref. Last man, a through ball. Aye, ref. Keep a ref. You know, we always get red cards. We always get red cards versus Stellies. Titus was sent off, I think, 2 years ago. We always get keep a ref. Foul. Ball played through, and then the defender put him down. That is a red card, ref. Guys, I just explained why I can't show you the game, unfortunately. That is a red card, guys. Danko, 12 minutes in. Red card. Oh, shame. You're calling Katazo. Stellies.
Ziyakhala anyways, loudspeaker and I couldn't into off. I don't couldn't into off. Ziyakhala like much.
Ziyakhala gemanja. That's a red card, guys. That's a red card. That is a red card. Straight red, guys. It's going to be a long game. No, that's a red card. Those complaining, that's the same red card that Masango got versus Masango got. Was it Masango? Not Masango, man. Msimango. That Msimango got versus Sundowns. That's a clear red. That's clear red. The red puts Chiefs under massive pressure. Stellenbosch will fight Chiefs, will send numbers forward. Hey. I don't know what's going to happen. But all I know is that our daily bread is daily bread. I don't know if they're going to carry on pushing at this point. If anything, they'll just give us the draw. But yeah, I think this is a massive opportunity for Kaizer Chiefs. Yafutumala itizili no. Yafutumala ebanna. Free kick to Kaizer Chiefs, top of the box. Not expecting too much from this, to be honest with you, but I do like the fact that Stellenbosch has gone down to 10 men. Yo, what a goal! What a free kick. I wasn't expecting anything. I said it, but what a free kick. Hi, guys. Yo.
You're going to win so much, you may even get tired of winning. And you'll say, please, it's too much winning. We can't take it anymore. Mr. President, it's too much. And I'll say, no, it isn't. We have to keep winning. We have to win more.
Yeah, guys, 1-0. Free kick. Nkosi Mpile Ngobo scores a goal from a free kick. Hi, guys. No. Hi, Siashisa, man. Ben Khalil. Ben Khalil.
Ay. South Africa. Quase one South Africa.
How was it going to South Africa? Kaizer Chiefs 1-0 up versus Stellenbosch. Guys. Daily bread. Stellenbosch is daily bread, guys. Anyway, corner to Stellenbosch. They're trying to reply as quickly as possible. If they were to get something here, it would really shut us up for good. Nabi believes in this boy. Come on, Stellenbosch. Because Nabi's not here, his corners have been dangerous. How don't you guys trust Ngobo on shot? Tabang. Wow. Has he shown anything consistently? Hi, guys. I'm here for the early updates. Rebasha Karama, man. But it doesn't a hot knife through butter. Anyway, 16 minutes in, Kaizer Chiefs is leading. But noise pollution. Guys, if this match ends with a Chiefs win on a weekend where Sundowns drew and Pirates lost, guys, tomorrow, I want to see more of Duba and Lilepo. Look at the history, even from DDC, dangerous left foot. I hope whenever, Which history? Because he's been at Kaizer Chiefs for a while. But anyway, I'm happy for the boy. He scored. Now, Stellenbosch has some questions here. Stellenbosch has to decide whether they're going to push and try get a second goal, or try get a goal to make it 1-1. I don't know how long they have to do that with 10 men. Right? The more they push, the more they open up. So I expect Stellenbosch to try very hard to get something for, let's say, the next 20, 25 minutes. And from that point, they're probably going to go back a little bit and sit back and try hit on the counter. Kaizer Chiefs is also going to be very interesting to see what they do, because Kaizer Chiefs is not necessarily a team that can sit deep. Abolilepo. Oh, go, clear off the line. Danke, Duba. Stelly is trying to do something there. Duba clearing it off the line. Junior Khanye won't be happy with what he's seeing. No, Barker must leave. It's like this for another 15 minutes so he can get a second goal. Duba saves far post. I hope we don't lose momentum ka second half. Well, somehow you need to get a second goal. That's the only way. Chiefs needs to get a second goal. Counter again. That was offside, ref. Highwayna Titans. Dubai is number 47 now. Yes, and then Umdu is 7. Arsenal would be up 4-1 by now with all these echo. Hey, if there's one person who hates playing Chiefs, it's Steve Barker. He always complains, and he always complains about red cards. His team always gives away red cards versus Chiefs, which is the weirdest thing. Like I mentioned, there was that game where Titus gave away a red card to Kaizer Chiefs when Stellenbosch went on that run where they needed to play Chiefs and they needed to play Pirates, I think it was. Let's see what Chiefs can do. So this is what I'm saying. If you don't have Mtetwa and if you don't have Mtetwa, there's nobody who gives the confidence to Cele to come and start moving around. So Cele has to be a very static player because there's nobody to protect him on the pitch. Now, this is a problem because if you want to build up, you need the guys to move around. And Mdu and Kosing Pile aren't players that like to drop back in and fetch the ball. So we're going to see a lot of this. I used to complain that Chiefs used to play through Udove. And Dove on the left-hand side would have to be the playmaker and play the ball. Look at how Stellenbosch is picking away the ball because the other guys are too far ahead. They're too far. They're waiting for something to break in order to get that ball. But here comes Chiefs again. Oh! Whoa. His face shows that he hates this fixture. I know he does. Bafana says, where's Modi? Echo says De Jong would solve a lot of our problems up front. Echo, De Jong is one of my favorite players in the league. I don't think there's very few 10s that play like De Jong plays. The only problem now is that Stellenbosch has had to change from playing a 3-1, so right wing, left wing, center forward, 10, to now having him play on the line. Right, so we're probably going to see when Mujela comes back something a little bit different. But if you allow De Jong to drop back into the little spaces and gaps, he tends to be the ones that freeze Botaitas. And what he was playing with, I think season before last, was then when he gets the ball, you've got 3 options to run. But now because they're making him push up to be the actual striker, I think you're losing a lot of what De Jong does very well. Very, very, very underrated number 10. They started this last season after losing, Reynars, and when Mujela got injured, they started playing that 3 up front, which hasn't been as effective as they used to be. And this is going to be a very interesting game from Chiefs' side because it seems like both of these teams are playing counter-attacking football. They're all waiting to counter-attack. And what Stellies does very well is absorb and hit on the counter. But what I'm liking from the two teams, I guess, is that they're both willing to press forward. So the forwards are actually pressing the defenders when they're trying to play out the ball. If you look at the chances that have been created, it's come from, whoa, De Jong almost scoring there, didn't get enough on the ball. It's come from those guys winning the ball up and they're not being support. Isteli is also similar to how we're missing Tetwa type of influence there. I think Nduli leaving is a very important factor, and he's probably going to bring Abu Butaka. Play Butaka a little bit more centrally. But let's see, because right now it's counter on counter, transition on transition. How long can they keep this up? I don't know. You see where De Jong likes to get that ball. That's what I'm scared of. Amazing football. Guys, it'll be interesting to watch Cross in this inverted role. Shinga plays a lot in preseason. Look, I think with Cross, as long as you don't ask him to attack, you'll be fine. As long as you don't ask Cross to be a left wing back and you just let him be a left back, I think you'll be okay. Monyani can do the running, honestly, on the other side, stay with a back 3 sort of type of setup, and I think Cross will be comfortable. That's what we saw. My gripe with Kaizer Chiefs last season was that they were making Cross push all the way up and not covering him when he pushes all the way up. So where you usually have midfielders that can drop into the pockets and close off the spaces, Chiefs weren't doing that. And they were being caught time and time again, particularly on the left-hand side with counters. That's where I think Stellenbosch should be hoping to see, or something Stellenbosch should be hoping to see, because obviously Titus is one of those players that Stellies looks for on the counter. Right now, Rekenza Tibang right now, but let's see. 4-4-2 is what I see in this formation. We need to control our midfield, says Bafana, guys. Guys, I'm watching it on 202. I cannot show you because of copyright, guys. I've been banned before. I don't want to be banned. This is my This is what I do for a living, so I can't be banned. I can't afford to be banned. Okay, here comes the counter again. Pace. Look at where they're winning it. And it's very sloppy from Stellies, to be honest with you. Who's making the run? Look at the central spaces. There's no one who's coming to fetch the ball. So Stellies can, you see, here's the trap. There's the trap. Oh, okay, let's go. Let's catch a. Oh, let's 24 minutes in, guys. 24 minutes in. Remember, I'm looking for 25,000 likes. Second half, you'll be able to jump in and tell me what you're thinking. I'll give you a minute or two to tell me what you're thinking about the game. Titus. Oh, Titus just hit the post. Titus just hit the post. Oh, Munyani better wake up. Munyani better wake up. You can't be sucked in. Can somebody please explain to me this new thing where the right backs don't overlap and they don't necessarily invert. They sort of run and become a second striker up the middle. What is that? Because Van Rooyen, there's been done with Van Rooyen quite a bit. We saw it a lot with Solomons last season. Lollipop isn't raising his hand. No, he's not. He's not. The same Stellies attack, Chiefs defend, Chiefs attack, Stellies defend. Guys, the score is 1-0. Guys, the score is right there. Those watching on YouTube, it's on TikTok, it's up there. Here comes a throw in from Stellies. Long throw into the box. Oh, yes. There we go. Refu. Can we see the replay? Ref. Take it to VAR. That was a counter attack. I was on fire today. Is it me? Because the games I've watched this weekend, the gameplay is fast. It has been. It's been very fast. If you watched that Siwelele game yesterday, the pace that they were playing at. If you watched actually Stellenbosch Amazulu, it was Stellenbosch Amazulu. Yes. Oh, Titus. Oh, Titus. Oh, Titus. One of the smartest runners in the league, man. Stellies with a free kick of their own just in front of the Chiefs' box. Can they do something here similar to what Chiefs did? Chiefs playing better without Nabi. I told you, and I saw Yusuf Ben Khalil, guys. Yusuf Ben Khalil. They asked him about the youngsters pre-game. They were like, hey, the youngsters, Hlongwane is making his debut. Yeah, what. And he said, listen, there's no youngsters there. The moment you are picked to be in the team, Bashai Pali Futi from a free kick. Now almost an on. Yo. Tibang is on. Free kick there by Stellenbosch from Barnes, hitting the inside of the post, not going in. They've now hit the post twice. They've now hit the post twice. There's a lot going on. Hey, guys, was there a chemical engineer transfer that happened that we don't know about? Do you have any plans of getting a keeper? I don't think so, Echo. I don't think so. Ntwari was gotten last season. I don't think Ntwari is going to... Mararev! We can't keep doing this. Chiefs can't keep doing this. Chiefs can't keep... They need to grab a hold of this game. Bako tibang.
Bathi oh, khakhaze. What khakhaze? Why you khakhaze, my brother? Relax.
Yo, this is a valid question. This is a valid question from Katlego. Did Stellies actually get a red card? Very valid question. That's why I'm saying that. Stellies is probably going to be very aggressive for the next, let's say, 10 minutes. And Chiefs needs to weather the storm. I like what Peterson is doing right now to turn down the volume a little bit, to disrupt what Stellenbosch is doing. They only have so much to try before they sort of have to sit back and defend. Right, so this is going to be interesting to see how they take the last bit of this game. It's going to be interesting to see what Kaizer Chiefs does, because as Stellies is attacking like this is maybe a Hamba Dupree's game now. This is a game where you play the long ball through. Is that Barry? What's his name, guys? Barry Hilton, the comedian. Evan. Hey, Gonje, he keeps on sitting. Man. They don't know where to go now. Will Ndlondlo and Lepasa make Chiefs better? No. Lepasa maybe, but no, not Ndlondlo. There was a time when Ndlondlo was hot. Like before he went to Pirates, I really wanted him at Chiefs, but no. I don't think he answers the fundamental problems there at Chiefs. There's no style of play. I can't tell you what Chiefs is going to do from moment to moment. Like I can't tell you. We've watched now 30 minutes of this game. I can't tell you what the pattern is of what they're trying and how they're trying to build. I can tell you that they're waiting for slip-ups. They're waiting for spaces. I think they're trying to get the ball into the Stellenbosch final third just to try and win it back. They're trying to win it back a little bit higher. But in terms of, I don't see what I always call it the move. How they're going to score the goal. I don't see it. To be honest with you, I don't see it. It's all excitement. Chiefs is under siege. Chipa was getting into the same scenarios. PSL struggled in the final third. Seems like Chiefs is the one with the red card here, says Kodani. As good as nice, says if Chiefs win here, keep your Sango Mangeke. Dark Arts. Nice when Peterson does it, but if it was cheap as it. Now I'm for it. If you're under pressure, I'm for it. OT playing against 10 is always tough. No, but I guess, do you know what I'm looking for right now? What I'm looking for right now is what a Skukune was doing to Pirates. Like, no, you can have the ball and attack us, but at some point you're going to have to think about what we are going to do when we attack you on the counter. So I don't think Chiefs should be playing pound for pound right now. I think we should be seeing is you get back the ball, then you play that long ball, at least have them run, which is something that they've done, to be fair. Have them run at the Stellies defense so that the Stellies defense has to think twice whenever they're doing something. Like now. Lollipop. Sacrifice Duba, Lollipop, they're not giving anything offensively. About Chiefs is winning. Thank you, Zaza, welcome. Are you going to celebrate beating 10 men? I'm going to celebrate 3 points. Yes, guys. The PSL is all about 3 points. 10 men, 11 men, 8 men, reigning men. It's all about getting the 3 points. And that's what we need to get away from. I feel like a lot of the different teams, there's an honor thing. Like Pirates losing yesterday was not a dishonorable thing. It was fine. No, it's getting used to it. 3 points is gone. The scoreboard doesn't say you beat 10 men. The scoreboard says you won and you got your 3 points. That's all I want. I need a military mindset of just get the points that you can get and keep pushing with the points. You can't give up points. And then we say, 10 men. Yeah, I'm going to celebrate getting 3 points, guys. If I could remember, Stellies likes taking the lead in second half. Teams need to slow down. They do, but what's nice is the counters. No, Cross, don't get excited, Cross. Don't get excited because they're going to put Titus on your side. And then it's going to be Bears. Game management ability will be tested. We don't have it. Oh, Aiden McCarthy. I saw him doing a vlog, good TikTok. Kaizer must go to halftime with 1-0. Then Stellies won't have the legs to keep it up. Thank you, Akona. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's just about 3 points. I just want 3 points. You see, the problem with having Barnes is that Barnes is also a central player. So what's killing Stellenbosch is that they don't have the ability to go down both flanks. They don't have the ability to go down both flanks. And I think that's where they're getting hurt by Kaizer Chiefs. When Chiefs wins that ball back, they're trying to push as far as possible, to get forward as far as possible. But Stellies doesn't have that, that Van Wyk, that Van Roy, and that Titus ability to go wider when they're attacking and put the left and right back under pressure. Because if you look at the spaces Mosimane is taking up, you should be able to take advantage of that space. You should be, at some point. Stop it. Leave it. Here comes Chiefs, the wrong pass. Make the simple pass. Get back. Oh. They were just unlucky. Who was just unlucky, Letap? Tongwane and Lelepo are not seen. I need the Vilakazi and Mosimane combo on the right. Do and Duba out. Stellies won't come back here, says Pepedinho. Anga says I'm doing the number 10. I don't know. Thing is, I'm trying not to be a hater. I'm trying not to be a hater. See, look. You have to go wide in this play, but Stellies is no longer pressing. Yeah. Stellies is no longer pressing like that. Okay, there we go. Okay, there's the trap. Oh, play it through, not just pop it up. Play it through. Nobo. Shoot! Yo! Stellies' defense is nothing. There's no defense here. Good game management, Bakosi, but we all knew that Stellies was never going to beat Chiefs, and they played Chiefs. Don't just shoot your machine. Don't try. Just shoot. No, Linda. Ulinda, Ufigo. Now, yesterday there was a chance where he should have just shot same time, and he tried to place it very lazy and it didn't work out. Anyway, Stellenbosch make the clearance. Guys, follow if you have not followed. Thank you to those that have followed. Thank you to those that have sent gifts. We are going to be heading into halftime in about 10 minutes time. Please remember that you can analyze with me at halftime if you can jump in via the multi-guest button at the bottom of your screen on TikTok, and I'll let you in so that we can have a conversation. Guys, I'm sorry. I am a little bit blind right now because my glasses broke, but I'll be okay. I guess supposed to hit it. It's Napoleon. I lost 3 important players at the back. They just had to be shaky this game. Stellies are smart though. Those long balls put us under pressure. It's the long balls. Look, sometimes you don't have to play mano a mano to win the ball. Sometimes you launch the ball into the other side and then you manage the other team from that side. So Bafana likes to do that a lot under Hugo Bruce. You launch the ball, your striker wins the first ball, and then that allows you to then cheat and get into their half. So now Abo Pese and Abo Zwane can now start pressing you, similar to how Cupido, Titus and them can start pressing you immediately if they can get the ball just up there immediately. So it's part of a plan. Low block and counter attack should be our style because we have no tactical identity. We don't. It's excitement. Excitement is fun, but it doesn't win you games consistently enough. Hi, Peterson, go! Peterson, we need the second goal. He said hi. Hey, Nani, you can't be seeing my kid that much. Koke, how are you? How are you, Koke? Welcome. Help him. Somebody help him. Hey, by phone, the long ball. I'm ban. Lilepo is good, guys. Just Chiefs not using his side more. He looks dangerous with the ball. How are you doing, Jabulo? Hey, Miguel is still fouling people up there. That's someone who can't stay in position. Hey, he gets so excited. Our captain, hey, gets so excited. Amakosi aviku ucelemba ngezandla. Mara masuvike man. Inasho loves yellow cards. No, yellow cards. He loves yellow cards. He loves getting them in advanced positions. You don't know why he's up there. I'm not happy that he's our captain. I had to tell leadership. When I asked what leadership had he shown, nobody could answer me. Yes, the simple pass. Yes, I tell you, fancy. The simple pass is fine. All is well, my brother. Cele Cross and Miguel will cost your team. Kana who's on the bench here? Ntwari Kwinika, Frostla, Mteto, Ndlovu, Mabasa, Vilakazi, Serino, Dupreez. I must just absorb and humble Dupreez. Okay, wait. Mr. Ref! Mr. Ref! What is Cele's role? I think Cele's meant to be the CDM. I think. Oh. Okay. No, I see it. My bad. It was a head injury. Oh. Yeah, single pivot. Hey, you guys love this Sekhoane. This football Sekhoa. Cele's overrated. There's nothing there. Bogani says they wanted to say offside and they said foul for nothing. Oh, sorry about that. Flu. Dude's on fire today. We need somebody who can control the tempo. You need a second goal, then you can think about tempo control. OT, you love football. Me? Alright, guys. There's a video I saw where somebody was speaking about it. They're like, oh, King, transition is a counter. Kind of writing. I'm forgetting the words he said. I'll find the video. We're just using new English for things that we already know. We're acting like they knew. Khatin, where's VAR? Guys, you're never gonna get VAR. As long as we still believe that VAR is a money issue, then the teams have us exactly where they want us. You're never gonna see VAR. Do you know anything about the new striker? Who? Silva? Okay, sharp. Single six. Ow, single six. But we'll have a captain that misses every fifth or sixth game. But that's how he's been playing. That's how he plays. I don't know too much. His highlights look okay. I never want to pass judgment too much on a player that I haven't seen or I don't know very well. But in the games that he's played, my judgment of him is that he's basically playing the similar role as like Abu Chivavairo, Nabo Morris. Chiefs like the strikers to drop back in and play football instead of allowing them to just go and be strikers. Marco's apparently injured. Where's Dortley injured? Hey, Joe Guy, it's messy. Stellenbosch should have had at least 2 goals here by now. They should have had at least 2 goals here by now. Even with the 9 men, they've been playing way better than Chiefs has. Not really. I don't think I'm going to cover Chan like that, guys. To be honest with you. Oh, how much time added on, Mr. Rev? Hey, the way we've been waiting for this counter attack. Sorry, guys, the flu is starting to catch me. That is what is happening right now. So I just need to take something quickly. Apologies for this, guys. I'm just a little bit packed. Okay. Can women coach Betway teams? Yes. There's no rule against it. Titus is good. No, Titus is amazing. Sundowns is going to take him soon. 3 minutes to be added on. Very critical phase right now. Both teams need to be careful. Yo. Counter it. Counter. He's already put you under pressure like that, and you guys are still trying to play the ball out like this. See, did you hear the cough? Unnecessarily tense at the end here. But the sub cross. Why is sub cross? Women coaching male football. It's possible. Hey Michelle, Rawina right now. Are you seeing? Okay, here comes a goal kick. There he goes. There he goes. Get it, boy. Ah. We should at least win 3-0 as Teko. Kaizer Chiefs midfield needs the midfield of the season since he's not playing on that side. Maramia for Umchi Tutu, happy with Chiefs. 1 or 2 things needs to be fixed, but I'm happy. I'll say it again. Send due to NFD, says Echo. Jabulu says Tel is the targeting cross and he's the weakest link. I just feel like the Chiefs' defense is exposed, man. There's no one really there to cover them. What was that? Yo, Titus is doing... What is Titus doing? Hey, Peterson. He has to be on his P's and Q's, true. No, there's no one. There's no defensive presence there. No, Peterson has been incredible this game. has been absolutely incredible, this game. Guys, it is halftime right now. Let me just make sure. I want to open up. Guys, please mute when you come in. Please mute when you come in. Okay, guys, so we're going to analyze this game. Guys, please, everybody, I'm going to give you 2 minutes first round. Please respect everyone that is on the call as well so that we can have the proper conversation. Let me see. Oh, Tyler. Tyler, mute. Okay, Jabulo, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm fine, and yourself, my brother?
Hey, I'm leading, my brother, so I'm okay. How did you feel about that first half? What did you see?
That was a great football from the Stellenbosch side. I am very impressed with the way Steve Parker has penned out for his team. I think they will cause a challenge coming to this new season. Bear in mind, these guys, they are always losing their key players each and every season. But you cannot tell which another they lost their key players. So it's good game from coach Steve Parker. But with Kaizer Chiefs, it's a very disappointing first half from a team that is having a one-man up. Like, I think for him to control this game, he needs to bring someone like Ndlovu. I think Ndlovu is a more matured player compared to Abocele Nabo Njabulo Ngcobo, because Njabulo Ngcobo is losing balls there in the middle of the park, and is not actually decisive. So I think Chiefs Gutena finally control the game in their midfield. But their midfield is nowhere. That's why you see Ahmad defender are being nailed down as if they are bad. And they are not bad. It's just that midfield like Kaizer Chiefs is dead. So it's making it difficult for each image Kaizer Chiefs who win a game. I don't see Chiefs winning this game. I'm sorry to say that. I know it's your team, but I don't see them winning this game. If they will come on with this same mentality, come to the land or come second half. Stellis, they need to be clinical. I don't know why are they missing changes like this. So they need to be clinical. Thank you, my brother.
I want to bring in Agent. Agent, tell me about this game. Very, very, very scrappy, man. Welcome.
Yeah, shalom, my brother. I wanted to come in earlier and said, this is, and sometimes I feel like this gets misinterpreted when I say Kaizer Chiefs plays high school football. It's high school football. There's a lot of random pass. There's no organization. There's no cohesion. There's no structure. It's very haphazard in the way they play. They are playing against the best chaos team. If there's a team that like chaos, it's Stellis. Because they know how to exploit it. So I don't know how I can say this, but I believe once you lead, what Peterson did after those 3-4 chances, he was supposed to have done immediately. That you can give the coach a chance to restructure the defense, because the way it is right now, I don't see the need of Ngcobo and Shabalala in the middle, because the game is bypassing them. If anything, Cele should slot in between McCarthy and Miguel, and Shabalala should be where Cele is, so that you can maintain a bit of a solidity, then hit them on a counter, because if it's anything, you're going to hit them on a counter,
Do you think that the reason why Chiefs finds wins versus Stellenbosch is maybe because they're all playing chaos, and chaos might not look like it suits Chiefs, but when it comes to it, Chiefs seems to be the better chaos team when they're playing Stellies?
Yeah, no, it's always made the best chaos team win, and we know, as Rulani said, I think not someone is a fan of Chiefs, not saying who, but yeah, man, I think if another thing that which I'm afraid of is Uduba and Lepo. If I were them, not Lepo, even Tongwan, I think Tongwan and Duba should stick in the midfield. They shouldn't drop back and come and defend. So what are you doing that? You are avoiding Stellis to come and overload your side, because if there's 2 of them there, you have to leave at least 3 players, and you're already a man short, which means there's 4 players that you're occupying. But Chiefs is coming into a low block, which is forcing or which is giving Stelis a chance for all of them to come and attack them.
Yeah. Okay. Let me go to Bongs. Bongs, champ Urinka first off, as a Chiefs fan.
Guru agent, we might not have structure, but at least we don't bore the nation by holding the ball for 1 million passes. we have an idea how we want to play. We don't just hold the ball for 1 million passes and bore the nation.
Bongs, Urinka, the way we've been playing here, do you think that Chiefs, how have you seen this performance here?
Honestly, the performance here, we have an idea how we want to play. We are saying we want to play counter-attacking football, but the type of counter-attacking football, it's where we wonder if we want to attack through the wings or we want to go direct. Because now Chiefs are attacking, but with no idea of how they want to do this attacking thing they want to play.
Yeah.
They don't have any idea, because now Stellenbosch bona batla ka umlilo we paraffin, and then second half tebe ba shwele kona Chiefs tla khona ho nka chance hore ba pale yona.
Okay. For time, let me jump in and go to Koke. Koke, how are you?
Ngiyaphila kanjani bhuti? I hope right man.
Mina ngiyalida, so ngisase right. Yeah, Koke. Uthini first half?
Hayi nathi ngingene ngibingelela abantu abakwi-panel nabantu abalale ku-comment section naku-YouTube uzozindaba kuzo. No, igame ye-Chiefs for a neutral, it's very good for one because it's exciting, pound for pound, it's open spaces, no discipline in the middle of the park. It's like two NFD or third division teams playing, whereby there's no one controlling the game. I mean, not night, there's nothing you can do, even no potaka, because in such a game, you expect the maturity or the talents to control the game. There's no rhythm, there's one way. And so fast lane bonke. You expect a Dijon, for example, to come in Dijon, Potaka. That's where you see Stellenbosch is missing Unduli, is missing Adams.
Yeah.
Because now it came with a freeway. But if you have your Nduli, you have maybe an Adams in this game, Stellenbosch is gonna be able to say, guys, let's slow down a bit. We are going too fast for our own good. Oil. So even we Kaizer Chiefs, they need to say, guys, oil. Because to be honest, it's fun for us we are comfortable. But for them, they are overworking themselves. It's energy they are using, and they're burning a lot of energy. Come 65 minutes, late minutes, 75 minutes, you're gonna see tempo game change. That's where lousy mistakes happen, because man, you were burning energy, you were going all out for the first half.
Yeah.
So the way idlala ngakhona game imnandi 14 but for bona, I think this is where ilento le mina mengikhala ngayo ku first season Kaizer Chiefs na ku pre-season yabo ukuthi the way they played against the Amazulu and Stellenbosch last season, against Amazulu, they were aggressive like this. Against the Stellenbosch, they were not just aggressive going forward, but they were also aggressive defensively, meaning that Bebe was Valley Stellenbosch and then go forward. But Mabaya with pre-season, they did not apply those things. Instead, they focus on playing football and just building from the back. Now it's coming and catching up with them because now they cannot control the game. The game is all over the place. But if they were focusing on those things with let's try to neutralize certain players and then spam people win and then siyenze lento yokuthi share ball into ezobalimaza. And the way badlala ngakhona, I'm sorry ukuthi if you're feeling at Kaizer Chiefs ngibekela phansi, but the way badlala ngakhona, I don't see Kaizer Chiefs maintaining 30 games, 20 something games ngale tempo.
I want to ask you, Mauti, slow it down. Yakhona Chiefs we slow it down because as you can see, Ungobo no Shabalala, for example, they don't want to come back and play the football. Stellenbosch win amapola right there at the back with the high press. Can Chiefs hold the ball and slow it down, or do they just need to play this game the way it's been playing right now?
That's where it says ukuthi lama midfield abadlala ngawo nale ball abafuna ukudlala ngawo, are they suitable for that? Because you need players who gonna do lento khuluma ngayo, they will come back comfortable receiving the ball with a man behind them and protect the ball. Because that's how you slow it down. Slowing down the game does not mean receiving the ball we it means receiving the ball under pressure and then be press resistant.
Okay.
Under pressure, they are pressing you, they are putting pressing schemes, but you're still able to hold the ball. Nidlale ngale winning and ifuna ukudlala ngakhona. Because mabani press abasho ukuthi nilahlini, iloko nilahla amabhola so that nidlale ngepace yabo. Ngizoyibamba lapho ngiyabo.
Guys, Njabula, I think we'll ask questions in the second half because we have crossed 25. I just want to keep us because we've got a little bit of time here. Njabula, changes you'd make from both teams, and what's your score prediction?
For Stellis, I think they should keep the team as it is. But now my problem is, will they be able to keep up this tempo up until 90 minutes? I don't know. But for now, I think they can keep up this team. Then maybe they can introduce this boy, Umujela, maybe in about 60 minutes to come and press Kaizer Chiefs. Kaizer Chiefs, I think they need to take out Ngobo and also this guy, Kele. Then they should bring someone like Sirino. They should bring someone like Kachen. I think Kachen will be able to manage a game for them. Because at the moment, Ngobo and Kele, they are like headless chicken. So they really need to sort out themselves. But I see the game ending with 1-1, say.
Okay. Agent changes and prediction for the second half?
It's a funny thing because I'm caught between trying to control the game and going for the second goal, but let's say I'm going for the second goal because I think I would want to take out Uduba and then bring in Udupris. Serino, sorry, and then Kongwana out for Dupris. That will give you a bit of speed. And then just to balance it a bit, I'll take out Ungob instead of for Shabalala for Umteto. Right? Hey, and now that I remember, someone is reminding me the flag there. I need to take out Miguel because we know Miguel. We know him. We know him. If we don't take him out, the red card is coming, So I think all those 4 players, I'll take them out, for maybe Zita, But on the Stelly side, I think maintaining it more or less. And then also, it's another thing, do you want to go for speed or do you want to give an option of throwing it out route 1 so that John can hold it?
Yeah.
Right? Because if you want to go for speed, then it's easily Unku and Umujela for Udijong and Kipido, just for speed. But what are you trying to do? So yeah, man, I think Chiefs will win 2-0. I think someone loves this team too much. And also, I want to see something. I think, the noise is not too much. I want, the other team to feel the pressure and the noise.
Man. Okay, Bugs. Changes for the second half and prediction?
When making changes, if Otonta Ngobo Kenya Sirin, it's like Otonta Miguel or Kenya Guinica, you are still going to get the same results. Stressasa Chiefs, those players are I'm always making mistakes, so it's going to be hard to get the change. Besides having to put Dupris so the goal, that's the only thing you can do because try change Okenya Sirino was good is a lane. Kikanda chase a lane. Tola Catilen. So Chiefs say it was a talk. Oh, go change Kinyama. Oh, I join, but all there is a talk about.
It's considering.
I'm still sticking with 2-1.
Okay, changes as we get into the second half changes. Prediction?
I'm
Yeah. Oh, Koke, are you with me? Okay, I guess we're gonna then continue on. We're gonna then continue on. Tetra has come onto the pitch. I'm gonna start now. I just want to give you guys my thoughts. Wait, when you play Chiefs, when Stellenbosch plays Chiefs, ne? For me, what it is amahlanya itu adlalayo against each other, and khona lihlanya lidlala ngestructure nelinye elihlanyayo nje. And the reason why Chiefs beat Stellenbosch a lot of the times is that Stellenbosch creates the situations that Chiefs loves. You know, it's great for Chiefs to be able to bypass the midfield when playing versus Stellenbosch and play the ball long and catch them on the counter, because that means they don't have to do any work. When Chiefs struggles, they struggle against structured teams. They struggle against teams that don't allow them the spaces to run. Man, Stellenbosch, because it's counter versus counter, it actually works better in Chiefs' favor, because like I said, amahlanya, and you never know what's going to happen if you allow a true hlanya to hlanya more than you. And that's what I'm seeing here, right? So that's my thing about Stellenbosch. They find themselves in a tough situation where they've got one man down, and they've also got a goal that Chiefs have scored, right? Back. See? You see? Did they call something there? You see? Manihlanya nonke, Chiefs, the crazier person is going to win it. Chiefs just so happens to be the more unpredictable, crazier team. That's why they love this. If Stellenbosch was to say, guys, we're gonna stay in a 4-3-2 because they've got one man down, we're gonna hold it and play sensible football and wait for our chances. Chiefs doesn't break out and do things because they wouldn't be able. I said in the first half, Kaizer Chiefs has the ball at the back. They don't know where to go with the ball. If we've been watching, Taylor's coming back to fetch the ball. There's no other midfielders who are helping. They play the ball long, Stellenbosch wins it. But if everybody's pushing forward, that means that they just need to play the ball over the top, and now we're in a counter-attack. So that's why, Kere, this is very, very, very interesting to watch this game and what Stellenbosch is going to do. If I'm Chiefs, don't change anything. Don't try and control the game. You don't know how to control the game. We are not good at controlling the game. Try and get that second goal. Then maybe you bring in Abondlovu. You bring in Ndlovu. You've already brought in Mtetwa. And you go, you know what, guys? We're going to counter you guys, but we're going to make sure that the guys are covered at the back, right? So that's my thing. Oh, did I not? But anyway, guys, like I said, we've gotten to oh, sorry, the timer is on. Guys, remember, add 42 to 45 to whatever my timer says, and you'll have the time. But because we have reached my what I had asked for, we are back in, guys. The second half is on 45. So right now it says 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Know that it's 48 minutes. You just add 45. Let me bring in the other guys. Guys, remember, I'm going to give you a minute or two. Then I may or may not ask you some questions about what we're seeing here. We're going to keep it rolling to get as many people in during the game. Jwaha, welcome to the show. How are you?
Ngiyaphila bhuti kunjani?
Hi man, right man. We want to join the game.
Yeah, currently the boys, they still need to find each other. There is no commitment. You must remember that we've got new players, a lot of new players.
Yeah.
And you know that the Chiefs, it has lost shape. Even the time we won the game last season, like the final,
Yeah.
we didn't win because we were structured. You understand?
It has lost shape.
Now
Even
the time we
Guys, please mute when you come in. Please mute when you come in, guys. Please mute when you come in.
Currently, what I've seen on this game, my brother,
Yeah.
Chiefs, it weren't able to control the game because it's the first game, it's a away game, and
Yeah.
it also give a negative impact on that. You understand? So football is like this. You build by win. Win itself, it builds your confidence. You understand? Chiefs, if they win this game, I'm telling you, the next game, they will be positive and they can be able to analyze their mistakes. That's what I can say. Thanks for the time that you gave me.
But I want to ask you, Jwaha, when you look at Chiefs right now, right? How do you play the second half? Because Stellenbosch, obviously 10 men down, they're going to try and attack you as well. Can you keep that Leo speed? Can you keep that speed up for second half?
What I can say, they must just keep the momentum, because the moment you stay at the back, you invite the pressure. That's how it is. You must just keep moving. The moment you put the forwards, you also put them on a awkward side. They will get a bit cautious. But the moment you stay at the back, you invite the pressure. That's how football it is. For an example, let me just give you a typical example. Look, the European clubs, they don't have time to defend. Every time, if you watch the UEFA, my brother, overthinking, those people, they always eager to win the game, eager to win the game. We also have to apply that mind. The football that we are playing, guys, it's way far, and it's not a winning game. It's we are playing the football of second leg when you are winning the game. You must treat the game as if this game is a final. I have to win it. That's how it is.
Okay. Yeah. No, Jordaan, thank you so much. I want to bring in Ustosh. Tosh, welcome to the show. How are you?
Mr. Otse, kunjani mfowethu?
Yeah. Must lead ngimnandi man. Tell me. What's in your game, my brother?
Okay, first things first, I'd like to compliment Steve Barker. I know Gucci to many bazoba surprised to Gucci Ganjani because they're currently trailing. But you can clearly see Gucci Steve Barker, he's a coach who actually mentally prepared his players Gucci during preseason Gucci Maba trailer. How do they respond? I like thinking yake of taking Devin Titus. I realize
yeah. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, I realized that actually Thabiso Munyane is actually a player who likes to overlap. So he took him ayomdlalisa lapha together with this other guy. So ubadlalisa so kahle in the first half mase izophela. Obathathe boyithu ukuthi badlale I double left wing forward ukuthi ba overlap the side like Munyane. So if you could see ama attacker buyer aqhamuke from Stellenbosch, aqhamuke from the left hand side. And then as for the Kaizer Chiefs, good goal from Ungobo, a good goal from Mshini. But then after that, next from Bona. So even if they were supposed to be taking advantage, you could see Mabawina Ebola. They know what's the exit point, but then Nabana plan, honestly speaking, a plan. So he came here today. I feel like he good on the Stellenbosch side. Like the score reflection is not like it's called as a reflective game. Like I feel like he's Stellenbosch. They are the upper end. You also good see Baba the extra men who ne Kaizer Chiefs. So plus this substitution that cut against the Kayagam Tetwa just shows they are Kaizer Chiefs is currently comfortable on the score.
But then Stosh, I want to ask you, we give Stellenbosch credit because back on and about to come back, Mabaluza. We saw it versus Amazulu. But the question is, does Chiefs, man, actually, isn't it a different question in Chiefs? The more you try to come at Chiefs, we're seeing now, second half, the more Chiefs gets more chances. Is it just different, Chiefs? And maybe that's why Stellenbosch shy away Chiefs. You can't play that way.
Maybe, but I feel like it has to do with the instruction about during halftime because of I'm seeing Konamanje in halftime. I'm seeing a different Kaizer Chiefs to what I saw in the first half. Probably, it has to do with the instruction. But then, against the Kaizer Chiefs, like that's what usually happens. With the Kaizer Chiefs, like they dominate, and then tend to lose. Probably, Kaizer Chiefs, when it comes to what's this? Breaker tech swabo against the Stellenbosch, they are more effective. I'm a counter attacks where I'm a breaker attacks with Kaizer Chiefs against the Stellenbosch. So maybe that's how Stellenbosch can lose the game today.
Okay. Let me bring in Stereophonic. Stereophonic, welcome to the show. How are you?
You know what? Let me start by saying this before I answer. New season, same Kaizer Chiefs.
Yes.
But let's do this. I'm good. How are you, my brother?
No, as long as the score we're still leading, I'm okay. What did you think of the game so far?
Alright. Sure. No. You made say everybody compliments of the new season. But yeah, you know what? Like I said, the new season, same Kaizer Chiefs. I think it's one of those vibes that sort of Coach Nabi has instilled in Chiefs. It's what's given them that 1-0 lead. But then going forward, I mean, the score doesn't necessarily reflect the game. So like I said, I'll only be happy if the score remains this way, so that I can laugh at everybody else. But otherwise, you know, with Chiefs, they can disappoint you. Gare o fasitse ngwana monateng. O sa re o re o scorile kante o botsa tabeng we different. Or eish bona. Boku kwa ka ba re ke lebetse 1 2 3 re ko shape. Thank you for the drinks.
But then, okay, can I ask, Stereophonic, how much of this comes down to Chiefs maybe just being a hoodoo team? Can't be explained. It's just our fixture, this one.
The same way you ask yourself for dingaka di exista bia. Same way. It will always be like this. Why?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I can say to you, because in certain games we can sort of say that, okay, Stellenbosch didn't necessarily show up, or they knew they were better but they didn't do this. But with this one you can see maybe they went somewhere, go Limpopo top or something.
Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Feel free to request and jump in. I'll give you a minute or two to tell me what you're thinking, and then we can speak about what it is that you say. I can maybe ask you a couple of questions. Yo, guys, some people thrive in a mess. Kaizer Chiefs, I'm not going to give them credit for any way that they are playing. But it just so happens that I think Stellenbosch is one of those teams that, because Stellenbosch Nayo is basically a counter-attacking team, it becomes who's going to be more crazier. And the more open the game is, I think it serves Kaizer Chiefs, because again, the Kaizer Chiefs right now is not thinking about is not thinking about build-up, is not thinking about tactics, they're not thinking about playing the ball through, is not thinking about any of those things. They're just playing. And if you allow Chiefs to just play without having to build up, without having to do all of the things, the basic things, you're going to be caught out, because this mess is what Chiefs loves. The chaos that is created here is what Chiefs loves. What did I say in the first half? I said that what Stellenbosch had done well in the first half was to restrict Kaizer Chiefs to their own half, to sit in a structure and make sure that Chiefs can't play out. But the more you throw people forward, obviously because it's a 1-0 scoreline, you're down to 10 men, you have to try and do something. The more you throw people forward, the more the guys up top, Abolilepo and those guys, are going to come alive, because that is what they love. They love that. You're seeing the type of runs they're making, the way that they're playing. Now, the other question on Chiefs' side is, do you want to control this game? Because the moment you try and control this game, and maybe you sit back and you try and defend deeply, there may be an issue there that now you are also shooting yourselves in the foot. You can't play that game. Chiefs is not able to hold the ball and pass the ball. They're not able to park a pass. They're not good at that. So I don't know if seeing Abom Tetwa, Abothongwane and all those guys going, I don't know what's going to happen there. But anyway, let me bring in Timo. Timo, welcome to the show.
How are you, my brother?
I'm good, Timo. Timo, interesting game here. How do you feel about it?
I love the fight from the boys. I feel like we tend to underestimate teams that are left with 10 players. The fight that comes from a team that has 10 players, right? So I don't understand people, or people that have opinions that Chiefs is weak, is play against 10 men is very difficult. I think, I can't remember the coach correctly who made a comment saying that he finds it difficult to play against 10 men, right, instead of 11 players, right? Because I feel like it's quite a huge adjustment to, right? You still have new coaches who still, we're not even sure if Nabi plans for these things at this point, the way Chiefs play. We're not sure, right? But now I would love to hear people's opinion about that part, Hore, do they think that it's easier to play against 10 men when you're 11? That's what I want to hear. That's why I requested. I want that question to say, to hear people's opinion about that. Do they think that it is easier to play with 10 men than 11 men?
Does the context matter of who you're playing against, of what you're playing against? For example, I was making the point now that with Stellenbosch really pushing, I think they are playing into Chiefs' hands because they're allowing Chiefs to play their sloppy football without punishment, right? But again, Stellenbosch is a counter-attacking team or a team that likes to play with pressure at times. Does context matter?
I feel like it matters. I feel like it matters, context. But at the same time, we have to understand that this is a CAF playing team. They play CAF. These people, they well experienced. They're no longer a small team, Stellenbosch. They're no longer a small team. I think that the risk that they're taking now, they might pay off. They might pay off. Yeah.
Okay.
They might pay off. Yeah.
Do you get to a point as Stellenbosch where you switch off and say, you know what, Samile, let's just try keep it at this 1-0 and go home, or stay home?
I think for me, what I would do, I would let Chiefs sit back, and play counter, right? But I feel like it's a bit difficult now because if they sit back, they tend to find it hard to come out. I don't know why against these 10 men. They find it difficult because from the first half, they find it hard to play out of Stellenbosch press, even though it was with 10 men, right? But I would take that risk, let them play low block a bit, then play transition, just to check Stellenbosch's reaction.
Okay.
Right.
Let me bring in Bongs. Bongs, 61 minutes in, champ. What are you saying about this game?
Okay, I just wanted to ask, Gavana Shongwane ba Muntite out, by Kenya Ashley Dupree. So I just wanted to know, is it because Shongwane was not in the game, or is Shongwane still trying to find his feet in top flight football?
Honestly, I don't know if they had a plan for him because we saw him dropping back and allowing guys to run past him. I don't know if we know what we want to do, whether it's Hlongwane, whether it's Morris, whether it's Chivavairo. I can say more striker.
This is why I was telling you about Kaizer Chiefs. They have an idea how they want to play, but they can't implement their way they want to play. Because Renali the striker, Ramare, Hadi Bapale position at the strike. Look at Lilepo, Obapala far white Mare. We see him as a striker who can go direct and score goals. Mare, Obapala in the right way.
Yeah. Guys, mute. Samtanda, mute.
Sometimes Kaizer Chiefs are frustrating when it comes to the final third of the game, because this is when now we have to score goals. So if Rona and Sokolo score the goals, who will score the goals for us so we win the game?
Jale Bongs, relukisa jwang tabayena, because I feel as though Kaizer Chiefs wants to still play Bomdu, wants to still play Polilepo, wants to still play running football, while also having a striker on the pitch that maybe they're not asking to run. How do you fix that situation, Mo, how we play Kopil?
This is where now I think the Twantere Lilepo as our striker, as our main striker, because higher direct or wants a positive sense to was scoring.
Obayetsang Bomdu.
Bomdu Twantere in the wing, even one ba crossing the ball ba cutting inside. Because Mdu so far Hunter cutter inside. Once I created the chance, is not taking those chances.
Okay, Bongs, how's this game gonna end? Useti 26 minutes.
I'm still sticking to 2-1.
Okay. I want to bring in Matule Pege. Welcome to the show, the King Master. King Master, are you with me? Okay, we'll see if oh, there we go. Yeah.
How are you, my bro?
Hey, I'm holding the lever. Papa Penny, you are holding the lever, man.
That's the same like myself, yeah.
How do you feel about this game?
Yes. It's not easy because Chiefs to win this game. Even there's a red card, but it's not easy to win this game. Hey, they have to push. They must not put a pass at the back, because when they put a pass, it's going to be a hard thing again. They're going to press again.
So, what are you seeing a change from Chiefs? Do you think that there's going to be something different this season?
Yeah, but not much.
What are you seeing that's different?
The way they play, but says there's not much different on this season. But maybe when time goes, you see now, Stellenbosch, they have a red card, but they're still pressing. You see, it's going to be hard on Kaizer Chiefs. I'm sure this game is end up with a draw.
Oh, end up with a draw. Stellenbosch has been quiet this whole. This half, Stellenbosch has been quiet. Are you sure they're going to be able to score here?
Yeah, they're pressing. I see. I know. Kaizer Chiefs, I don't trust them.
Okay, is it okay? Let me ask you final question. Final two questions. Do you think that it's going to be a Chiefs mistake that gives Stellenbosch a goal, or is Stellenbosch going to give themselves a goal through their play?
Stellenbosch, they're going to score. It's not the Chiefs' problem. It's Stellenbosch, they're pressing too much. They have chances to score. I don't know what can I say about the. I don't know what can I say about the Kaizer Chiefs defense, but I don't trust those people. They have more mistakes. Those guys.
No, for time over the champion. Let me bring in Samtanda. Welcome. How are you? Samtanda. Okay, we'll go to Moledi. Oh, you went nah. Oh, ball played in. Golden chance there for Chiefs. All the way up. It's skied all the way up. Wow, Duba. That was your chance. Samtanda Moledi, are you guys with me?
I'm with you, sir. How are you?
I'm good. Who's speaking now?
It's Moledi.
Moledi, game 1-0. Kaizer Chiefs is still leading. How do you feel about this game 67 minutes in?
Hey, Chiefs it tla bakela le sokolla. Chiefs it tla bakela heartburn unnecessary. Like, look, game easy. Chiefs leader 1-0 and Stellenbosch red card, but then Chiefs bapala ka re ke yone la leng red card. So, but then the improvement thing here and there defensively solid, but then banality mistake, midfield, I'm not convinced yet. But also, Roshota ka motho tlo makang fela the playmakers tsona di teng bonqobo, but then abanya ko maka. Like isalo span se se ba tshwantse se irale.
So, is this a situation now where Chiefs is playing well, or is it just a situation now where Stellenbosch, for some reason, Chiefs right? Do you think that Chiefs has made any improvements?
Yeah, the improvement is thing, but then, I get on guy but tsona di improvement di teng mara ho ya pele re tlo bona bothata cause midfield nna ke lla ka midfield ona wa bapalwa bolo pila fela, but then o shota motho o tlo re makhelang because now bona fela di bolo Stellenbosch hantle se kena kae for nna se kena mo hare because why o shota motho o tlo re makhelang ho ya pele ho bapala bolo qele o teng o shapo wa bapala bolo wa khona create di chances ntutu shabalala perfect, but then now ho shota motho o tlo re makhelang
hari kenya mthethwa ne ke la ke re ka time ke re ba kenya mthethwa cause mthethwa ke yena ke mtshepang ora ka re makela. But then now the problem is mthethwa ha mako create the unnecessary fouls. So ha ba ka lokisa midfield fela ba tholela motho tlo re makela.
Samgelo muta Samgelo muta ngeza muta. Mr. Menku,
welcome. How's it, my man?
I'm good. 69 minutes, Mr. Menku. How do you see the game?
Yazi, Kaizer Chiefs' problem is very simple. If you look at the game now, compare Janino Palace to Thabo Cele. Janino Palace is able to pick up the ball and drive with it. So that means he can carry the team forward. That's why if you look at Manchester United, they wanted Cunha so much because he can carry and drive the ball. If you look at Man City, they had De Bruyne who could carry and drive the ball. Chiefs is missing a midfielder who can carry and drive the ball from deep areas. If you look at Pirates, they've got Unduli. He can spray the ball and he can carry it forward. If you look at Sundowns, they've got players who can carry a ball and drive it forward. Ucele is a good player, but I don't rate him the way South Africans rate him. Ucele is a very stop-start. It's like his brain, it freezes for 1 second, and then it decides what to do. So, or liquid, you must move. So, until we get a replacement for Ucele, Chiefs will continue to suffer.
Here's my question though. I understand what you're saying, but is it good for this game? Because it seems like for this game, Chiefs looks good because they can bypass Leo midfield.
The problem is we don't have a midfield. That's why we have to often play the long ball. If you look, how is it that we have a one-man advantage, but we're still playing long balls? We've got a man advantage, but we can't play out from the back. We've got a one-man advantage. We can't play out from the back. We've outnumbered them. We can, if they have three pressing us, we can bring a fourth player to come pick up the ball. We are struggling a man up to control the midfield. How is that possible? We need a player who can carry and run with the ball. That's our biggest problem at Chiefs. Until we find a proper CDM, Chiefs will continue to suffer.
Do those players exist? Who would you give that role?
Janino Palace. Now we've got Undlovu. Why not play Undlovu? He can carry and drive the ball. Look at Stellenbosch and look at Janino Palace. What he's doing, his ability to quick. If you look at a player like Dancing with Pirates, quality. He can carry the ball from deep. He can run with it. That's what Chiefs needs. If we don't get that, we'll continue to. We've got everything, man, except a CDM who can carry and run with the ball. In Chiefs, every position in Chiefs is fine. It's just that holding midfielder. Pelatina Spuma we quality. Oh yeah. Sipuma, look at the history. Mind you, Chiefs, if you look at all the top teams in the PSL, look at their midfields and compare that to Chiefs. Look at Sundowns. Look at Pirates midfield. Look at Stellenbosch midfield. Look at Chiefs midfield. If you can't control the center, the engine, you can't do nothing. That's why we've got some of the best ball-playing centre-backs. We've got Aiden McCarthy, he can hold the ball, but he's got no one to pass to in midfield. Aiden McCarthy is a midfielder's dream. He's a midfielder's dream of a centre-back. It's easy to link up with him. Ulaiti, they can play between the lines. You don't have to dip, you don't have to come all the way deep. He can find you through the lines. We've got quality. Is Kaizer Chiefs quality.
Okay.
Is a park the bus. We've got 15 minutes. Let's go park the bus. Stop nonsense.
Hey, Pramnyameli, please mute Mo.
Midfield. They look like headless chickens. They lost.
Hi guys. For time, I'm gonna jump in. I want to bring in Siabonga. Siabonga, welcome to the show. How are you? Magimnandi man. Hey, ha.
Yeah, well, no, Rotman, Nagetana more as a noisy neighbor.
Okay.
I'm wishing Ubaka. Lento angasenze la nokuthi at least bafake one ngana ibe 1-1 ngoba ngiyibona ukuthi ihudu imhlulile i-Kaizer Chiefs usho ukuthi yona kahle kahle i-Kaizer Chiefs yamhlula.
Yeah.
So bengithi at least labafana ngiyabona o1 uthole i-red card mara lokho akusho ukuthi bazohlulwa i-Chiefs. If bona bangavala nje emuva and then badlale i-middle field yabo and then maybe bazostrika ngomuntu o1 angazi ukuthi bazostrika ngobani. At least babuyise 1 enyana ngeke ahlulwe i-Chiefs always i-team e1 ehlula uBaka our guys.
So as a noisy neighbor, I think Manga Buza, this question you can be objective, Nyan. What do you think Chiefs lacks?
Like mo Chiefs asanchike ba level la mara ka mkhoko ba bona mbatla ka teng. At least ya ne ba ka kra motho a tshwana le Ndlovu. Motho le rotlo ba kerela ball moving forward.
Yeah.
Because ntoke ba namba edlala bona ba lebeletse hore ba defend 1 goal of which is not right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. It'll fella one game ena before I move on.
1-1.
Okay. Before I bring in Litabo, guys, I just want to say, 75 minutes in, Kaizer Chiefs is 1-0, still leading 1-0 up. Stellenbosch has still got the red card. Am I the only one who thinks that in this particular game, the way that Stellenbosch is trying to play this game, the way they've committed people forward, and how their defense has been very bad this whole game, I want Chiefs to continue playing the way that they're playing right now, because they're catching Stellenbosch a lot on transition. Remember, Stellenbosch is a man down, they're defending. The moment you start defending is when maybe you allow Stellenbosch to come towards you. When you start trying to play the ball and doing all those things is where you take away the advantage that you've had in this game. I'm not saying that Chiefs is playing beautifully. And that's why I'm speaking about context. I'm speaking about context to say, in this game, particularly the way this game is playing right now, I don't think I'd want to change anything. I'd want to keep trying to catch Stellies. We could have maybe gotten 2 goals right now just from that type of play. And that's why I was saying about Stellenbosch, that Stellies, maybe one of the things you need to do is to take away this thing of yours that you want to play fast and you want to go and win this game that way. I think you have to do the opposite of what you're doing. But, when you're in a car and it's spinning, you're in a car and it's spinning, turn into the part where it's spinning. Do the opposite of what you think. I think if Stellenbosch was the team to take control of this game and say, okay, Sizalba Mbipola, we'll slow down the game and make it boring, they would probably put Chiefs under pressure. But if you play at this tempo, you're going to kill yourself. If you play at this tempo, this is exactly what Chiefs does, because they don't have to play anything. They don't have to think right now. They can just play the ball out. And that's what's going to hurt Stellenbosch in this game. And maybe that's why Chiefs beat Stellenbosch so much. Litabo, welcome.
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity, OT.
What do you feel about this game? There's what, 13 minutes, maybe 18 minutes left of this game?
I think it's Kaizer Chiefs' day. Once they got the red card, they were going to win the game regardless of what Stellenbosch do, based on the chances Stellenbosch couldn't take and the chances Chiefs have missed. In a normal game, if you don't take your chances, you lose, and that's just what's happening. But on the flip side of that, there's sometimes you do perhaps score early and then get other chances in the game and not convert them, which is what Kaizer Chiefs is currently doing. They've had so many opportunities. Lelepo's missing chances. They're taking poor decisions on the counter-attack. And I think they could have scored 1 or 2 in the second half, that being Chiefs. And I don't think they're going to lose, And I think, we should also look at the fact that Stellenbosch got a red card, Today's performance might not be a true reflection of what they're going to be throughout the season.
Yeah.
We don't know, And also, when I look at the substitutes, Tato Kiba didn't come on. And I thought, he's one of the best midfielders currently in the league. I thought we'd see a bit of him. But once again, the red card probably played into that. And I think looking at Steve Barker's changes, he's probably thinking, look, I've got nothing to lose. I've got a red card. I'm a goal down. I might as well just go for it. And I think that's why we're seeing an open game. But I think it's Kaizer Chiefs' day. I think they were going to win the game once. It's rare that you get a red card and you score from the free kick. Nobody doesn't score often. It's just their day, There's a lot of mistakes that they're making, but I think they'll get a win. They'll get a win.
Okay.
But having said that,
Yeah.
Yeah. Having said that, I'm looking at Kaizer Chiefs this season. I'm thinking to myself, they cannot play and try and be a ball playing team this season. I think if they try and do that, they're going to lose a lot of games. I think they should really just play as a transition team, 2014, 2015 style of football. And who knows, they may surprise us, And particularly if they play, I think this team is screaming for a back three, They're screaming for a back three with high and wide fullbacks and two hard men in the middle. And I think they've got the material. When you look at the fact that they've got Ndlovu, they've got I think Tele, I'm not convinced by him. But I think if you go with Ndlovu and Mteto, just have two hard men and then let Villa play maybe up top with a Lelepo or with one of the new strikers, we'd see something there. I really think they should just play with a back three, high and wide fullbacks with the boy from Pirates, very fit, and I think he can create something.
Okay, I'm gonna jump in. Let me bring in Agent. Agent, I don't know about you. I think Chiefs is playing well in the mess, and that's what they do.
No, I think second half they played much better. I think they controlled the ball. I think that sub of Mtetra did a number on Stelis, And then, this where coaching becomes tricky. The moment you take out De Jong and Cupido, you lose the aerial presence and the ability to play long balls, But then again, he thought the same way I thought at halftime, that maybe inject a bit of speed, But then you're injecting a bit of speed into what? When Chiefs is sitting back, and you don't have that alternative of a target man who can then make use of those speedy players, So, yeah, coaching is difficult, guys. It's very difficult. And then the thing that I wanted to talk about was, I see people like the boy refuses to go, man. Yeah, man. Hey. And then they were gonna say, yeah, I'm losing passion for the game. Yeah, what, when I put in stands. But what has he done ever since he came in? Because I think if anything, he dropped the tempo and the threat that Stelis had. I think all the subs, to be fair, didn't inject the much needed impetus, if you can say like that, But I'm more disappointed with Nku as the senior of the guys, because some of those guys that are coming in are less experienced than him, But again, you have to give credit to the coach. And then maybe the question to Chiefs fans is coach avoiding Zwane, he brought himself another Zwanis, Because you can look, I think it's coming to a point where I think should they part ways with Nabi, those guys are gonna remain.
Ben Khalil, I tell you guys about Ben Khalil every time when I smile here.
But yeah, man, I think good game also, but also the finishing, of the boys, in terms of Lilepo and Duba. The preseason first game, can give them that, but is it a pattern that we saw from last season that Chiefs will create the second most chances and miss the most chances?
Yeah.
So yeah, man. And it's nice to see that Bosinja are back, they're happy and everything, but it's fine.
Wait until full time. I'm gonna bring Sinja back full time. You'll know Sinja. Sinja, showstopper. Welcome to the show.
Mr. Oti, I think we are becoming spoiled brats. I think Nedbank Cup has made us to become spoiled brats. We came on this platform and we said, hey, listen, we don't care about overpowering opponents, outsmarting opponents. We want results.
Yeah.
And we said that one of the reasons why Chiefs did not end up in the top 8 is games like this.
Yeah.
Where you just come in, score one goal, go home and face face Wednesday and prepare for Wednesday. We are not here to, and I think Chiefs has taken that approach, and hey, DJ Khaled is doing the things. And another one, when he is in that bench, we never lose. Mark my words, Mr. Oti. Listen, I think the coach, the ref, I think with these fouls that he gave in the first half with Uduba, I think it might have played him psychologically as well, just to get him out of this game, because those are those are not fouls. But anyway, I think the misses could have costed us this game again. I'm happy to see Nkosi Ndipile Ngcobo in the score sheet. Lovely free kick, nice power and accuracy as well. We've been crying that last year we can now score from set pieces. Let's score from open games, and that was going to make us contenders of titles this season. And also, we are going to Africa as well. We don't need to be using up all the gas. Because we are going to be playing a confederation game, I think, in September. So Chiefs, I think these are those games where you come in, don't use all your energy, gear two, one goal, you know. Imagine starting the league with a draw, and then you are the best team in the country.
I like what you said about being spoiled. Are we being a little bit spoiled specifically for this game? Because I don't feel there's anything wrong. Look, I don't feel that Chiefs is playing great, but for this particular game, it's working. Are we being a little bit spoiled in saying that we still want them to play the ball and put it down and do all of those things when Aishem, for whatever reason, Yaspana?
Yes, we are, man. Yes, we are. I think this game in particular, this one in particular, when you're going to play this game, and then you're going to play again on Tuesday, and then you're going to be playing CAF again in the same month. So the games are going to come thick and fast. You do not want to just to overdo things as well, and you also don't want to play your cards to your next opponents as well. You want to keep an element of surprise. So this scrappy game, I think it's working for us. Aiden McCarthy, this boy, Dotley is gonna. When he comes back, he needs to fight for his position. I think this young man has cemented his position in Kaizer Chiefs. Who cares about Umbokas? We've got ADN. Who cares about Uganda?
I knew it.
We've got our own massacre at the back there, man. Who is closing everything? Mr. OT. Chiefs is going to be. We are dangerous. Oh, no, we are coming back towards the end. We are coming back. We are coming back. We are coming back. They're coming back.
I want to bring in Mukone. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. How are you, sir?
I'm good, and you, my brother?
I'm okay, man. Congratulations to the mighty Chiefs. They're gaining their position again. I'm impressed, to be honest, with Coach Nabi, the discipline that he brought in this team. Despite you see how they are attacking, but there's a discipline and organization that is bringing to the team. But because this is a good test to start the season, even though there's a red card, but this is the good test for them. But I see that because of the CAF and another thing, Chiefs must be very, very wary. The same thing happened, like I think it was 2 seasons back with Orlando Pirates, where some crucial players like Lulepo, I see it's going to be a problem the whole season.
Yeah.
If it happens, they get injured then. Because you can see, I saw Sarino coming in, I could see that day, Sarino age is not in his side. And I also saw Mutetwa as a CDM. I'm not fully impressed. He's working there, but I'm not fully impressed. But when it comes to the back line, the discipline of the back line was beautiful. The introduction of Monyani there, it was beautiful. McCarthy, beautiful. Even the goalkeeper was disciplined. I love the new Kaizer Chiefs. I see them getting into top 8, position number 4, between 4 and 6. But if he continues like this, Nabi, the following season is going to be a problem, a real problem. So for me, I'm excited. South African football is back because South African football is Chiefs and Pirates, not Sundowns and Chiefs, to be honest. South African football that we know is Chiefs and Pirates. The South African football we know is Chiefs and Pirates.
Okay. Bogs, almost full time or rinka ke.
Oji, you know people who say this is our first and last win of the month. But we're going to have only 3 points. We only talk to people who have 3 points now. We don't talk to people who don't have points, who don't have an idea of how they want to play their football. Who come with plumbers who come and coach get a TV license? No. They must talk to us when they have 3 points, these people.
Bugs, do you think that Chiefs can continue this, man? Stellenbosch third or fourth best team in the country. Do you think that Chiefs can take this on, or is it just a situation now and we have to look out for the other games?
We still have to look out for other games, OT. The season is still long. This is just match day 1, like Agent said yesterday. Go on, match day 1. The games, 29 more games to go in the Betway. So we have to start seeing what other players can do.
Okay.
No, to see Bo Silva, what do they bring to the team?
Do we need Bo Silva? After watching this, do you feel like Chiefs needs Bo Silva?
Yeah, we do, because we need to get the goals. Goals are what wins games. So we'll still need to get those goals.
Okay, guys. 4 minutes added on. We are in minute a minute 30 in, so there's still 2.5 minutes left of this game. Kaizer Chiefs leading Stellenbosch 1-0. It seems like Kaizer Chiefs is going to make it 5 wins from the last 6 games that we've played Stellenbosch. Stellenbosch seems to be the Daily Preta Chiefs. It seems to be the Daily Preta Chiefs. It seems that it doesn't matter what Barker's going to do. When they come into the game, they're going to get a red card, number 1, and then they're going to lose that game too. Again, I don't know if it's a situation where it's just a hoodoo team situation. But yeah, Barker cannot seem to beat Chiefs. CJ?
Mr. Oti, listen, I want to agree with Mogani. People that do not know how it feels like to get 3 points, come on, they can't be speaking to us, Yeah, they can't be talking to us. They can't be coming here telling us they must first learn how to get 3 points. They do not know what 2025, 2026 and 3 points looks like. They are going to hear it from us. We are going to tell them how it looks like. They must listen to us, Mr. Oti. I agree with Fox. Hey, it's like a grade 7 kid telling us he knows how to appear on the daily dispatch after the matric results. You can't be talking of things that you don't know about. Listen to us.
Hey, man.
Mr. Oti. Listen, I think a better second half from Chiefs. I agree with Bongani. Very tidy at the back, very disciplined at the back. I was not make sure with the introduction of Cross. I think it's a better Cross that we have seen he has not been exploited as he used to. I think the communication behind the boys it has improved. I think we spoke about this the last time when we said at the back there has to be a voice of command.
Yes,
I like that Miguel is allowing Peterson to actually be the to look at the blind sides and to do the command and shape the back, and they are following him, which is a good sign. Sereno needs to hamper to praise. Hamper to praise.
penalty,
Mr. Ref, penalty.
Oh, penalty.
Thank you. Banana! I knew it! Banana! Banana!
Non-penalty.
It's a banana! I knew it! It's a banana! Mr. Oti, let me sit at the fence.
Okay.
Yeah. Amakosi Abuyile, Amakosi Abuyile, yes. Champ from champ to champ. Red card 2.
Let me see Montana. Yay winner. Number 3. Montana, tell me about this game.
And that should be the final man in the conference. Yeah, OT.
Yeah.
Who's gonna kick the penalty? Lilepo or
Miguel. Oh, Lilepo.
Niku Serinho.
Engathi Lilepo.
Niku Serinho.
Ah, Lilepo.
To praise God bese bhatyazela uBruto praise pa. Nazo za defenders angapha ezidlala ezifield games. Yo.
Let's see. Penalty Lilepo. Let's see. Oh, 2-0. Yo, Stellis about to share my. Montana, to wrap it up, I think that's the last kick of the game. How do you feel about this game?
I think after the red card, we lost momentum psychologically. You know, with him, when he got a red card, they tend to come back because they've got nothing to lose. And I think it's a psychological thing. But I've said when I see starting lineup, I'm not happy because Ungcobo is not a number 10.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a number 8. You can't have Ungcobo. You can't have Ungcobo. No. In one team, unless Ungcobo is gonna play as a 10, you need you need a number 6 between because uphendula amapipe ngoku once utata play Ungcobo as a 8, which is never happened. And you expect Ungcobo is gonna defend for you, and Ucele is not a defend. Ucele is not gonna make those slight tackles like play dirty like Ulandok, and he likes to play clean. He is a clean player. So you need that dirty player that's gonna defend, but a screen defenders were exposed after especially after the red card. You can see Stellenbosch were coming back. It's a pity that they didn't equalize, and you're not gonna if it's the way that Pirates lost yesterday. You're not gonna play all your good players at one time. Sometimes you have to sacrifice one player because Ungcobo no Chabalala
they can't play
together.
Players.
They can't be together. So and you have Naledi, which is his first match. Naledi is not gonna hold those balls and run to hit defenders because it's his first match and the stadium is full, but he will get through. And you have Lilepo. Lilepo is not helping across on that side. You have Umonyane Rapa was not helping by Duba.
Yeah.
So it was a mess. After you can see second half, the Chiefs was in control. There was no shot on target from Stellenbosch. That's when they controlled the game because Umtetwa was there sitting there. I think OT we have a player Pabundlof. In my team, Undlovu will start any day. I will play Undlovu and Uncele. Undlovu will be my number 6 because Undlovu has the energy. And he likes to have the ball and he doesn't lose the ball easily. But we have a good team compared to when we played last season. You can see I'm a mistake.
For time, I'm going to jump in, guys. The game has ended. We're going to break down these games tomorrow at 8 p.m. For those who are watching for the first time, I'm going to ask everybody who's coming in now, Kupa 1 minute, guys, just to wrap up. And then tomorrow, we're going to break it down properly. We're going to speak about the tears that happened at Orlando. We're going to speak about the point that was won by Sundowns that side and the 3 points by Chiefs. Agent, this game.
Yeah, man. Let's give credit to Fabian's boy to start with, you know. There's a kid who is stealing my thank you. Let's give credit to Fabian's boy. I think he played very well. He looks more of the leader there than the other one, you know. So I think I'm very impressed with him, you know. And a good win for Chiefs, you know. so that they can just turn this stuff on,
Mute when you come in. Mute when you come in, please. Hey, man, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, there's that. And then, Mr. Uti, what I requested before the penalty, because I wanted to come in and say, they're going to say I have an agenda, but possibly last kick of Stellenbosch.
Yeah.
It's a corner kick. It's your last chance. What do you do as an experienced player? It just got to me like, bruh, that was one of the poorest free kicks that I've seen,
Yeah.
And it then leads to a goal, Like, how do you go from a positive to a negative, Hence, I'm saying sometimes experienced players get to me when they do such kind of things. If this was maybe a Titus or I don't know, I would get it. But from Ulisiba, come on, boy. This thing of being TikTokers instead of football, it leads exactly to this. And last comment, I think there's been a good day for small teams. I think Crystal Palace also on that side. Thank you.
Okay, let me go to Kolile. Guys, 1 minute, Kolile. What do you think about this game?
Uthi singakhohlisa mnta baba.
Yeah.
Lento ebabeke ku number 9 kusayiyo leyo. Singakhohlisani mnta baba. Ngiyajabula mfethu ukuthi hello little OT, small OT. Ngiyajabula ukuthi sikwazile ukuwina namhlanje, right? Kodwa lento ebabeke ku number 9 kusayiyo le singakhohlisani mntaba. Mina angifuni ukuthi ngoba sesiwinile sesithi hayi manje badlale kahle. Cha mntaba basingakhohlisani mfowethu. Cha singakhohlisani. Abakwazi amashisa amangane bawutholile phambili. Phathi nendawo kwenzakalani? Akho umuntu osishovelayo, akho umuntu osilelayo phathi nendawo. Singakhohlisani mntaba baba. Njengoba sahlala nje ku number 9 sophinde sihlale ku number 9 mozoqhubeka kanje. Ngiyabonga.
Okay. Thank Kolile. We're gonna speak about it tomorrow. Butlali.
Yazi, Uzi, I'm still dancing even now, Uzi. And I'm not dancing at the game, Uzi. I'm dancing at the fact that the whole week I can just be happy. I don't have to worry about Sundowns and Pirates. I can just be happy. Look, today we didn't play all that well, Uzi. I saw the same things as last season, right?
Yeah.
I saw the same things as last season. So, but me, this whole week, okay, maybe until Wednesday, not the whole week, until Wednesday, maybe I don't even know who are playing, OT, and I already know with what I saw today, it's gonna be a very tough season. It's gonna be a long season, OT. It's gonna be a long season. But the last thing, tactically, I'll get into the tactics tomorrow. If I get on the panel, if I get a chance to be on the panel, I'll get more into. I'll talk more about the game tactically tomorrow. About what I saw in the game. But yeah, I just want to say one more thing. If your team did not get 3 points this weekend, you do not have the right to speak to me. You do not qualify to speak to me. Thank you.
Thank you. So, 3 points in the bag.
That's what is important, OT. We are Bill.
Mina right. Only 3 points by ngenile, man. Ngizizwa right, man.
But poor first half because of a midfield. You can't put the ball players in midfield without a destroyer, njengomthetho, who is holding a midfield, midfield. But second half, you can tell we have a team to beat. Ngiyabezwa abantu abathi Chiefs isazophinde ibeke number 9. This is the team to compete. I'm not saying we're going to win the league, but you look at this team stable. Second half, if we use our chances correctly, because we can't be singing the stats, we are the most team, create more chances. It doesn't help if we don't convert. Because we could have won 5-0 here, clear-cut chances. But ngale first game of the season, give them that 3 points. Let's go and work out on our tactics and finishing. But in midfield, start with umthetho immediately. Don't wait for the problem to happen.
Yeah.
Because you might not fix it next time.
Yeah.
Ngiyabonga OT.
Okay, no, thank you so much, Sandy. So, guys, look. We're gonna be back tomorrow. I know there's people that want to come in. We're gonna be back tomorrow. We're gonna sit down and look at those games. Now, this is all I want to say. Chiefs did not play well. But I think that the situation we got, Masdala and Stellenbosch, is what helped the Kaizer Chiefs out in this game. I think Stellenbosch is one of the teams that, because Nabo, they're a transition team, it allows Kaizer Chiefs to switch off kancane. It allows Kaizer Chiefs not to have to think about build up and think about Nabo. They can just go back and forth together. Back and forth. Stellenbosch. I think the red card obviously changed a lot of things for Stellenbosch, but then Coach Steve Barker had a choice to make. And the choice was either, do you continue playing up and down football versus Chiefs, or do you start controlling the ball and picking your moments? I've said, Lana Guti, Stellenbosch plays a very counter-attacking game, a transition game. They play very well in that system. But the problem is that that also is very unpredictable with that game. And if you allow Kaizer Chiefs to not have to think too much, and you allow them to just play on pace and play on the counter and play with the three in front, you give yourself a very big problem. And maybe Stellenbosch should have slowed the game down, held the ball. First half, part of the reason why it looked bad was that because nobody was coming back to fetch the ball and play the ball. Nobody was coming back to give that ability to play out the ball. And Stellenbosch in the first half was winning the ball back quite a bit just by pressing Nyana. But the moment you push everybody forward and you separate your own, you say your defense and your attack is separate and there's a gap there, you allow Abo Chiefs, Naboduba and those guys to do what they love to do. 3v3 on counter attack. Your defense is in 6s and 7s. They're looking that side, they're looking that side. If you play Chiefs like that, you are going to be hurt more often than not. Now, will this work in the other games? No. This is not going to work in the other games. Chiefs is not going to get another game like this, but there is a pattern. And we've beaten Stellenbosch. We've beaten Stellenbosch now 5 times in the last 6 games. So you also see a pattern over there. Kaizer Chiefs, number 3 on the log right now. All I want to say, guys, we're going to come back tomorrow, 8 p.m., where we're going to break down the games properly. But for now, guys, Shem, Masanda 111. Oh, Pirates.
Pirate. Ngiphakamisa ukuxolisa kakhulu into eyenzekile.
Awusiphakamisa ukuxolisa kakhulu into eyenzekile. But then Kaizer Chiefs,
we're going to win so much. You may even get tired of winning, and you'll say, please, it's too much winning. We can't take it anymore. Mr. President, it's too much. And I'll say, no, it isn't. We have to keep winning. We have to win more.
We have to win more. We have to win more, guys. Do you know why?
South Africa. South Africa.
Guys, we like ngikhumbulile like I want to say rock cause being heard, but I'm back.
Being heard. Now I'm back. My Chiefs, tomorrow at work, at school, wherever you go. Guys, I'll see you guys then tomorrow at 8 p.m. Bye, everyone. My thoughts, I'm going to put my review out in the next hour and a half, so you'll have my thoughts in full in about an hour and a half. Check it out on YouTube, on Facebook, and also I'll put snippets right here on TikTok too. Hey, but in front of the camera, my guy. Sorry. Okay, hey, my Chiefs, wait when Chiefs fans are excited.